What is up, it's your boy Warhorg, and today we're going to look at the 6 essential tips that you need to hear to rank up in Overwatch 2. If you don't know who I am, my name is Marius, I'm under 6 feet, I can't reach the top shelf at the store, and I have hit Grandmaster in every single role in Overwatch 2. And genuinely, I've been stuck in every rank through the span of Overwatch 1 and 2. Now, let's begin. If this video helps you out, please hit the like and subscribe button. So tip number 1 is going to be the least important one, that's going to be ult and ability combos. While it becomes more and more important the higher you go, it can carry many fights in the metal ranks. Ult combo is the easiest way to get a free fight win. Think of Grav Dragon, Nano Blade, Illari ult in Flux, they are big combos that can delete entire teams. But it doesn't have to be 2 ults. Nade is an ability which is big to combo with. This isn't something that needs to be planned, but again, think nade and then Ashe throwing a dynamite. Play around abilities and combo them. If you guys are communicating in voice chat or you're playing with your friends, this gets a lot easier. If you're playing with your friends, you can play heroes with good ability synergy like Lucio and Ryan, Ana Genji, Mercy, Echo, Farah, Ashe. These are all heroes that have good ability synergy, making your chance to win higher. If you're playing alone and use voice chat, you can always ask your team to combo with you, and even if they have no mic, they can probably still hear you, which brings me to my next point, and that is callouts and shot calls. Again, something that gets used more and more the higher you go, it's a good thing to call out. Reaper flanking, well, Mercy sees him but doesn't tell anyone. He blossoms and kills everyone. Communicate with your team, especially now that you can ping, you don't need a mic to communicate. Call out who is low. For example, if Ana's low, call it out and Genji can finish her off. If you're playing Zen, call out your discords. And if you're on tank, call out who you're focusing so your team can focus the same person. Because target prioritization is important. And I will get back to this later in the video. Communication makes every single execution so much smoother and easier to complete. Number 3 will be saving ults. Do not save ults for too long, especially if you're playing someone like Tracer, Hanzo, or Cassidy. Don't save your ult for that dopamine-filled 5k if you can get a 3k and win the fight. Now don't get me wrong, don't waste your ult, but if you hold it until the talent trees comes out, you won't be getting any value. You don't need a 4 or 5k every ult, especially if you're dry blading, Tracer, or Cassidy ulting. Killing a Mercy or Farah Mercy with your Deadeye is amazing value. I want you to remember that ults are your trump card. It's your pocket aces, okay? Use them to win the fight and don't save it until the next game. Number 4 will be tracking cooldowns and ults. Think of Zarya without bubbles, dead, or an Ana without nade and sleep. Without peel, she will be dead, if you engage her. And we all know that in low ranks, nobody even knows what peel means. When a support have emptied their cooldowns, that's a good way to engage or flank. Don't blade into an Ana with cooldowns, Kiri with Suzy and TP, or Bap with Lamp and Shift. But think if the support cooldowns are down, they either die or have to ult to survive. You should also track enemy ults that can delete you so you're ready to counter it. Now this tip is pretty important and can save you many times, but before I say it, please like and subscribe if you haven't, because it helps my channel and I get dopamine drugged every time the numbers go up. Now tip number 5 will be thinking about your own cooldowns. If you're playing any heroes, don't waste your cooldowns. Think of Reaper and Zarya for example. Don't just randomly bubble someone or yourself. If Zarya gets caught without bubbles, she dies really fast. Another situation is if your backline gets dove, you can bubble them and help out. But without bubble, you're dead. But don't forget you need your charge too on Zarya. Another example is Reaper's Wraith. Don't Wraith into a fight, you will be focused and killed. And the last example is Ashe wasting Coach Gun. You want to get on high ground with it and boop people that are flanking you away. Don't just use it because you want to, it can save your life. And finally, the last tip for today is target prioritization. You think the 1 million HP Golden Horse is going to die if you continue to shoot her? No, she won't. Shooting their tank will almost never kill them, unless they are one out of 2 things. Number 1, out of position so the supports can't help. And number 2, purple and CC'd. Fight, and when you have the chance to kill the supports or DPS, do that. When they fall, the tank will fall. If you're on DPS, either snipe them or flank the supports and DPS. Don't put 1000 of damage into the tank that just eats the damage. High damage doesn't equal high value. If you're on tank like Sigma, you can shoot past the tank and bounce your balls onto someone else. And as I said in the beginning of the video, when someone burns their cooldown, they are easy prey. And that's it for the video today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know down below and I will see you next time.